How y'all doing? Okay, good. That's fine. That's good to hear. It's real good to hear. Okay. All right. Let's stop by real quick. I know I have the water sign and the air sign videos to do. Okay. Now then, I'm going to do them. Okay. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you. All right. Make sure that you check the March playlist for any new uploads. Okay. Let's do it. Let's see what's going on. What information you may need moving forward. This could have a lot to do with the full moon and what you need to work on or what have you. So that's what we're going to say it is, but it's not. Whatever. It's whatever resonates with you. Whatever you need for your toolbox. Okay? Thank you. What information do you have for my beautiful people who really need them a little word, encouragement, confirmation? That's one. Makes sense to me. Perception. Give me two more cards. Two. We talked about this earlier. The divine masculine. And three. Third eye chakra. Okay, let's see what's going on. So, perception is here. Right? Perception. The frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. Okay. I feel that it's time to look at something different. Yep. And there it is. It's time to look at something different. Temperance was the first card that fell out. Okay, lighthouses. So Temperance is the first card. It's time to look at something different. And I do see here with that ray of light over that boat, right? With that ray of light over that boat, something is coming to your the forefront of your awareness that you cannot deny, that you will not be able to deny, but it is something for you to it's something old that that's been presented to you for you to look at in a different way, perception. With a different perception. It's time for you to look at something different. This may have been something here because you have the Page of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. There may have been some type of communication that came in where someone may have tried to get you in some type of business deal, and it's time for you to look at things differently. Why did they approach you like that? It could be a relationship as well. But overall, I feel like there's some type of divine intervention that happened. Because Temperance came out first. And this has a lot to do with your individuality and stability as a divine being, right? But also when you are tempering or when you are alchemizing the situation of pertaining to whatever it is, that one thing that is going on, right? What happens is you receive new information, which is this Page of Wands. You receive new information about a new way of how you handle certain things. This may be a different brew, a different herb, a different... there's something that needs to be added to the way that you do things. Something that you didn't see at first. Because someone may have tried to tell you... See, here's the thing with this Seven of Swords. Whatever this has to do with, it has to do with you taking the advice of someone who did not have your best interest at heart. It's time for you to look at things different because you may have allowed someone to tell you something, say something, do something that broke your heart, right? And you had to go into this space of contemplation. And that's when you pull out this perception, this way of looking at things, this way of doing things, this way of breaking it down. Breaking down whatever it is that you went through, right? Or breaking down what it is that you need to do and how you need to do it. Because this Seven of Swords is really, I really feel like it has a lot to do with someone who is a part of the energy realm that, okay, this Seven of Swords, I feel like it has a lot to do with deep-rooted issues when it comes to communication and how you perceive what is being said to you, right? Before taking action or having the clarity necessary before getting involved emotionally, right? So now you are beginning to see exactly how things transpired and how you possibly gave too much too soon or too much to the wrong people, right? But with this Seven of Swords, I really, really feel like this is a new trigger. You're realizing a new trigger. So that may be something that you'll begin to work on. It's a pattern of behavior. It's something that you'll begin to work on steadily and slowly and steadily, because I feel like you're going to have 2 to 3 different ways of, getting to the destination, which is back to yourself, right? Everything comes back to self, right? All right, we just on this first card. Y'all need to calm down. And the card is a 35, okay? So that has a lot to do with working with others, but also working with divine beings as well, and realizing 3 moves into the 5. 5 is what? Change, chaos in order to bring order or what have you, right? So you look at how it is that you work with, right, others, which is also yourself and divine beings, right? Figure out how you work with others, moving into that 5 to problem solve, to find a new way or change the way that you do things in order for you to live your life in a way that is more fulfilling, because there may be some type of new love offer or some type of communication coming in, right? Or some type of creative idea. This is a spark of intelligence, a spark of passion, a spark of Nine of Swords at the bottom, right? This is some type of spark of creativity. This is a creative way of looking at things and being able to maneuver through them, moving throughout your life on your path, right? Also, with this Ace of Cups, I really feel like you may be dealing with someone overseas, or there may be something that you want to do that you're really passionate about. You really are very much so emotional about, right? You, it just gets you just, you be feeling how you be feeling. You want to take a trip somewhere. There may have been, some of you may have had some type of realization when it was raining or when it was wet outside. Others of you may have had some type of clarity that came in, but it didn't make sense until this week, right? It didn't make sense to you until this week, whatever this is. Some of you have a Fae garden that you haven't been tending to and you need to tend to. Clarify this Page of Wands. The Fool. It's time. I feel like you are ready. Everything leads back to you, but out again thou shalt brood. Okay? With this Fool card, clarifying this Page of Wands, I'm really feeling like whatever this is that has come to you when it comes to this new way of viewing things, this new way of doing things, this newfound passion for something that maybe you burnt out. It could be a relationship. I don't know. Whatever it is you were burnt out on, now you are realizing that it's worth the journey, the Fool's journey. You don't know what's on the other side of this, but you will use what you got. Boom, Magician, right? You use what you got to get where you need to go. This is all about you, okay? The Fool. 5 of Cups in reverse, okay? You already made amends with certain things. That's why you're not using this, whatever this is that you found out or you allowed to play out, you're not utilizing it until now because of this Temperance, right? You know that the timing is now. The timing is right. No remorse, no regrets, right? No looking over the past, because you turned your pain into passion. You turned something over. You turned over a new leaf for sure. But there's loyalty here. You have someone who is loyal, someone who is standing by you inch by inch, moment by moment, overall. Yeah, Page of Swords. I feel as though there's something, you may have blocked some people and they're still trying to come in or find out what it is that you have going on. Some of you may have even changed the frequency, your frequency of perception when it comes to this, right? You moved out your comfort zone. You moved out of your comfort zone. You did the work that was necessary for you to graduate. And by doing so, what happens is these people had to fall off. This is the Page of Swords. Someone is trying to be petty. Okay? Someone wants you to be in your feelings. You're not. Because you did the work. You don't have to go backwards. Ain't nothing back there no way but your ass. You don't have to go backwards. Give me something for this Ace of Cups. I feel as though you may have turned down some type of offer. You turned down, of course, for sure, some communication. But this is gossip, and don't nobody worry about that. Don't even, you know what I mean? Do what you've been doing, because it's been working. What is this Ace of Cups, Chad? The Knight of Swords. Somebody is coming in with something that is going to be shocking, right? This may be some type of love confession to you, or someone wants to help you in some type of way that is going to really make your heart melt, okay? But don't forget the Seven of Swords come behind him. So what, let me see. What is this Knight of Swords? This could easily be that a lot of, there may be some abrupt downloads that come in while you are feeling a certain type of way with this Kundalini awakening, right? Or this just re-emergence of all of these strong feelings that you have for what it is that you want to do in your life or in a situation, right? This Knight of Swords. Capricorn or some type of temptation coming in. I told you that Seven of Swords is right behind it. So it could be someone coming in wanting to communicate with you, not really thinking. And this is the when you talk to somebody in the Knight of Swords energy. When you speak to someone in the Knight of Swords energy, what happens is they don't want to hear, they don't have conversations with you. They don't talk to you. They talk at you, right? When you talk, when a Knight of Swords, and especially in this devil energy, okay? Someone trying to tie you down to your past because, see, they already know that you are blessed and highly favored, or they know that you have moved forward. You look at things differently now. You look at things different. You do things different. You move different. You speak different. And people going to pick up on that. Right? But you always got somebody that's going to test your gangster. Somebody that's always going to test the boundaries. Try to push the envelope. That's what they doing. Pushing the motherfucking envelope. So what I'm seeing here, somebody is trying to, look at the devil card. That's what they want to do. They want to take you, see, that's what people do. Look. They want to take you from this to this. They want to block your shine. Hater. Chad, we don't be talking about haters a lot over here because they just always around, Chad. We be knowing y'all around here. All right. Yeah. This person, whoever this is, they don't think about nobody but themselves, right? You got a 15. They don't think about nobody but themselves. They like chaos, drama, and all of that. This is what balances them out, okay? Whoever this is. Clarify this Seven of Swords, Chad. Because what? Don't let them back in. But overall, make sure that when people come in, or you feel some type of download coming in, but you're trying to figure out if it's what it is and where it's coming from, that's why you got to make sure that you get your connection strong with the Most High, right? Because it could easily be that you have some type of interference overall, energetic interference overall from something of this sort, if it's not an actual person. What is this Seven of Swords, Chad? Yeah, the Seven of Swords, you got the Strength and the Hangman in reverse. You already know what to do. All you have to do is not show your hand, okay? Do not get off don't step off your throne, okay? To entertain none of this shit that's going on. Because what I'm getting here is that it's going to take a lot for you need to be anchored in your spirit, okay? Because it's a Hangman in reverse. You're not going to take time out. Whoever this is, like with this 7, you feel strongly, right? This is a strong feeling. This is about the sacrifices that you know that you could have made, or you did make it, but you're not doing it anymore. That's what that is. With that Seven of Swords, because you already saw things for what they are. You saw people for who they are. You saw what part you played in it. And so you're ready to move forward. Yeah, to a Knight of Cups. You don't want a Knight of Swords. You want a Knight of Cups at the least. But overall, this is you moving forward on your journey, right? These are the strong feelings that you have for what it is that you came here to do. And you're very, 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 whatever it is that you do is very, you have a strong, it's like it's your purpose, right? Whatever. It's like it's your purpose to do this, to make this happen. Because you know that this will bring you abundance, okay? But with this Seven of Swords, it's like you are so, you know that whatever goes around will come around. So you're keeping yourself together. Soft, tolerable control. You're keeping yourself together. You're moving forward, enjoying the beauty of life. That Knight of Cups. Just enjoying the beauty of life. Just moseying around and doing what it is that you need to do. Making sure that you are taking your spiritual breaks. Making sure that you are doing your declarations. Making sure that you are doing the things that are necessary for you to continue to move forward. Because these people got you fucked up. What is this Knight of Cups? But there may be someone that's coming in that can't sleep, can't eat, can't think, because they have strong feelings for you. But I really do feel like there's going to be, it's like I said just now, it's very important that you stay on your square. Make sure that you are centered in your vessel. You may have to recenter and refocus throughout the day to make sure that you are still in tune with your star player. Because with this Nine of Swords, there's energies around you that want to cause destruction. They want to cause chaos. But what's happening is it's not going to work. As long as you stick to your plan and do what you need to, the things that are coming, because see, these swords are aimed at this sailboat, right? In the wind in the back, there's even more swords just going all kinds of places. But the lighthouse is looking in awe. Look at the lighthouse back there in the beach. Looking in awe, like a Stonehenge face. Looking in awe, like I cannot believe it. People are trying to do things to get to you, but they're doing it in a way that is very much so surface. It's not going to penetrate you. I really don't feel like it will. I feel like when I say surface, it's like you may have some big things going on, but they are trying to do things towards you or aiming at you with communication that's very much so 10, 15 years ago type shit, if that makes sense to you, right? Things that probably would have gotten to you 10, 15 years ago. Things that probably would have gotten to you had you not began to look at things from a different perspective, right? If you hadn't stepped out of your comfort zone, you wouldn't know. If you hadn't stepped out of your comfort zone and decided to graduate and decided to do what you need to do, just saying. But there are new things on the horizon for you. You just have to take your time and do the things that are necessary for you to grow. So that again is the perception card. All right, we're going to put that over there. The next one is number 22, the Divine Masculine. And it says, the frequency of Divine Masculine supports our strong, focused, and active side, okay? Allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. The frequency of the Divine Masculine supports our strong, focused, and active side. Okay? The frequency allows us to express ourselves, bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. This is the Divine Masculine. Clarify this Divine Masculine card for my beautiful people, honey. Ace of Swords, there's that mental clarity coming through. There's some aha moment coming through. There is a new, this is perception as well. There is some mental clarity, the pursuit of justice when it comes to your dreams, your ideas, your goals, a new way of doing things, a new way of seeing things. But overall, that's a dragon in the clouds. It's a dragon in the clouds. You see that dragon up there? Maybe I'm tripping. But it looks like a dragon to me, okay, with the long, all right. Yeah. It's time for you to speak your truth. You know how to speak your truth in a loving and kind way, okay? It's time for you to speak your truth. It's time for you to get down to the nitty gritty. It's time for you to vocalize your prayers, vocalize your strategies, right? When you create your to-do list, your goals or what have you, make it where you see them early in the day. You want to keep your mind focused on your highest ideals. You want to keep and you also want to be mindful of the people that you have around you. Are they focused? You know what I mean? Because if they distracted and they come around you, they're going to be a distraction, right? This is also clarity when it comes to a decision that you need to make, right? What is this Divine Masculine? Temperance again for the divine masculine. This is a ebb and a flow. You grow and you go, and you go and you grow, okay? You grow and you glow, because she glowing. Whatever. She is glowing, okay? With this Temperance card, I really feel your divine feminine is taking care of your divine masculine. You really need that right now. There may be a lot of information that is coming in to you. That there may be a lot of crying. There may be a lot of your sacral and solar may be overactive. You may be in a space where you are trying to make a lot of sense out of things that really don't require for you to make a whole lot of sense of, right? You want to try to pull back from that, right? Because if you can get your divine masculine to really move in a way that is in connection with the feminine and have them balanced out, right? The scales of balance. That's what that Temperance is, the scales of balance this time. The divine masculine is meeting with the divine feminine and making things right. It's an equal give and take. But allowing people to pour into you is going to be very important as well. Allow people to pour into you. Allow people to speak life into you, right? Here's the thing. Try not to attach the emotion that you feel to the person. You can attach it to the words that are coming in so that you can embrace them. Try not to attach it to the person, because then when you hear certain things, or when you feel as though these words resonate with you in a way, it's going to remind you of the person, but also going to have it where you need to hear that person say it, right? And then you're looking for validation instead of receiving the words, owning the words, embodying and embracing the words. What is this divine masculine? Yeah, the Sun card. Okay. Now, the thing too, just in case some of y'all are dealing with your divine masculine, which I don't know, it's how many divine masculines is it in the world? About 200. Whatever, because you know, a truly divine masculine, don't be, you gotta make it to divinity. You just, you know, you wake up one day and like, I'm divine. Like, nah, you need to hold on right there. Okay, now we all know that now. That's for women too. Because walking, talking, and breathing in that is not easy task in this world. So you have to be very, very mindful of it. Okay, look up what it is and make sure that you are very honest with yourself about the characteristics, the traits, or what have you. Maybe divine masculine in the making, or your significant other may be, whatever. You gotta be honest with yourself, because you know I be seeing some fuckery around these places. Right? Now, with this Sun card, the truth is coming out. Like now, okay, so the truth is coming out about a connection you may have with someone, or someone may be wanting to express how they feel about you. But I really feel like this is you being more charismatic, you standing more in your truth. With this Sun card, your synchronicities may be popping when it comes to things that you hear, the places that you go, places that you've always wanted to go. All of a sudden, people are inviting you to those places. I also feel with this Temperance card, Temperance and the Sun, baby. If you do this right, man, you're going to be very successful in whatever you do. You just got to do this right. And doing it right is what you know and feel is right. People know when they doing what's right and what they not. As you go, right? As you grow, and the more in tune that you get with your star player, you begin to know, like, you're going to make minor errors here and there. But when you're in touch with your inner truth, right? There's no denying certain things. Like, okay. I also feel that some of you may be going to Cuba. What does Cuba have to do with this? Is that Cuba? Nigeria? Maybe that's where your divine masculine is, honey. Alright. What is this Sun card, child? The Empress. The divine feminine has walked up in this motherfucker and said, hello. So someone may even be reaching out to make things right in public for everybody to see it with this Empress. I also, now here's the other way I'm looking at this. Once you get mental clarity about something and they give you the insight that you need in order for you to relax, relate, release, and blend as you need to with this Temperance card. Temperance is all about blending to me. Right? So once you do that, and then the truth is illuminated even more so, because with the Ace of Swords and this Temperance card, what's happening is that they're piercing the veil. They're letting you in on something. You start doing the work. And now what they let you in on, there's no denying all of the information that you are receiving is going to, it's a snowball. It's just going to keep on unfolding. And you have to play shy, coy, submissive, okay? You don't have to play. But you want to pull back a little bit and allow yourself to go through this 9-month gestation period here with this information that you have, especially when it comes to the support that you are being given here, because the sun is shining down on you. Now, clarify this sun card for this Empress. Yeah, King of Swords is coming in. Someone is coming in. They're coming in real motherfucking fast. They want to communicate with you. They want to this is someone that sees you as fertile. This is someone who sees you have elevated. This is someone who sees that you have graduated. This is someone that may have been, whoever this is, this may even be a lawyer, a doctor, or some type of authority figure. This may be, shit, I don't know who it is. Somebody with a sharp mind, not a lot of emotion. And for the King of Swords to be clarifying the Sun card with this 8 of Wands, I really feel as though this is someone from your past. This may be someone who is coming in to try and woo you. But I feel like you already know it. You already saw them coming. There's a lot of talk, a lot of chatter. Maybe people are telling you that this person is on his way to you, right? You may even hear music that reminds you of this person. That's part of the synchronicities. Be careful with that shit. We got to talk about it one day. But be careful with it. All right. Let me see here. What is this King of Swords one? But someone is communicating with you here. It's the Tower, right? It could be some kind of news that has to do with an organization or some type of legality as well. But what I'm seeing here is that this is groundbreaking. This is something that is going, like, if you, whatever is about to happen in connection with this person, it has something to do with generational curses. It has something to do with generational cycles. It has something to do with poverty. It has something to do with climbing the ladder of success. Okay? What is this tower talking about? The Knight of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. This may be someone that you work with or wants to work on something with you. But I do feel like this is earth shattering. Whatever is about to happen, it has to be broken down in order to be rebuilt and reborn and come out rebirthed and renewed, right? But with this Temperance card, and this Ace of Swords coming out first, we should have known the Tower was coming anyway, because anytime you learn something new, anytime you cycle out and move into something else, you already know that, you know, there's an ebb and flow of everything. And when you really, as you see the progression of you moving more and more into what it is that you are doing, you're about to be tested or challenged when it comes to how you handle this Tower. Something is coming. This is a huge revelation. Something is coming through. Maybe this person is bringing that through, but some of you may even have some inheritance that you found out about, some type of inheritance that you were tricked out of. With this 8 of Pentacles, someone may even be delivering some flowers to your job, but I also feel like this Knight of Cups, has a lot of information. I feel like the information that's coming in from this person, right, or this establishment or what have you, has a lot to do with the work that you are going to be doing, what your limits when it comes to what you are focusing on, and the boundaries that you set and how you set those, and how much energy do you have to put into certain things, because he got scrolls on the back of his horse. I feel like there's some huge revelations, man. If you have a dream about going up some stairs, that's a huge indicator of your ascension. If you have a dream about going down some stairs, that means, you know, you may need to go to the cellar, but it has a lot to do with going and digging deeper down into some things to uproot them and bring them back up. Now, also, let's go there. Excuse me, y'all. Okay, whatever. I know for me, there are a number of times that I've come to a space when I graduate in this sense. And each time that you graduate, or when you begin to get to a certain level or move up, like ascend, like for real, and whatever. One of the dreams that I remember vividly, it was like a lucid dream. One of the dreams I remember vividly when I was in my early 20s, I believe, 21, 22. No, probably about 23. I'm not good at remembering my ages, right? What age I was, but I'll sit with it one day. But I had this dream, and it looks like this. Well, this reminds me of, it's the tower. And I had this dream back then when I was going through a huge part of my process. And I was in a cathedral, a really big cathedral. And I went to walk. I was doing something by the pews. I can't remember what I was doing. But I remember I went to go walk up the stairs. As I was walking up the stairs, there were a lot of goons and goblins and people with half bodies and all type of stuff just going down the stairs, right? And the guy that I was dealing with, because he was really spiritual, he was into, talking about what dreams mean and all that, because I hadn't even been into all that on that level, right? And he was like, he said, that's the devil and God fighting over you. Which way you gonna go? I was like, what? Right? I'm young, having fun. I'm not thinking about all that. But I was going through some huge things, and that's back when I had caught the flu that year, and that was the last time I've really been sick, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like, there's going to be a decision that's going to make or break you. Some of you are going to realize that you can't go back. The more that you move forward, going back ain't no option. All right? Now, let's see here. Third eye chakra. It's the last card. The frequency of the third eye chakra, the indigo flower of life, okay? Flower of life, circles repeating, manifestations form with this speaking. Supports our intuition and our inner knowing, our imagination and our psychic powers. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Third eye. I probably need to, what do I need to use for these third eye cards? Yeah. All right. The frequency of the third eye chakra, 6. This is balance. This is harmony. This is getting in tune, because they go to third eye. Okay? That's the chakra above the crown. I mean, that's the crown. Right? This is the third eye, so it'll be like up in here. But this one is up above that one. But I really feel like the connection of from the heart and the 7 over have a lot to do with what it will be discussed here today. Because, people don't usually talk about breaking through those barriers of all the different chakras and their levels, because there's not a lot of information, not a lot of trusted information, right? But when you do your research into going even into your solar star and also your earth star, right? Which is below your root chakra. Excuse me. Clarify this third eye chakra for these folks. Innocence. Remembering the what is. Remembering the this is remembering the cycle of life. This is remembering. This is, I don't know why I feel like this has a lot to do with remembering. Innocence. There it is. Breakthrough after breakthrough. Another breakthrough. Once you go back to the beginning, your answers are in the beginning. That inner knowing. Once you go back. That's the Tower card too, though, y'all. Expect breakthroughs, okay? What information do you have here for these beautiful people, honey? There it is, rebirth. There's no choice. There's no doubt about it. There's going to be some... it's a natural order of things. There may be some people who are upset, some people who feel left out in the cold, some people who feel as though, you know, yeah, this gonna upset some people. Bitch, but play your flute anyway. The camera right down there. It's a line standing, child. Clarify this innocence card, child. Four of Pentacles. This is letting, okay, so this Four of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying this innocence. I feel like it has a lot to do with you releasing yourself from the burdens of adulting, the burdens of having so much going on and so much to do, getting back to what matters. Because all too often people get so caught up in the to-dos and impressing people and doing all this other type of shit, when at the end of the day what really matters is that childlike innocence, man. Because what happens is it allows you to use your creative side. It allows you to use those parts of your brain that allows your third eye to be open and be adventurous, and also for you to receive all this beautiful information without questioning it. You learn more, right? You learn more when it's something that you like. You learn more when something really entertains your inner child, and you learn it quicker than you would if it's something that needed your focus because it's going to bring you a lot of money, right? I really like it, okay? What is this breakthrough? Bitch, Page of motherfucking Wands, okay? It's a breakthrough coming through. With this Tower card, whatever this is that is happening, this is going to come through and give you so much motherfucking clarity when it comes to what it is that you desire. Like, this is your sacral chakra. It's like somebody putting a key in your sacral and turning that bitch. It's like somebody putting a key in your root chakra and just turning it. This is clarity on why major things have happened and shifted in your life. It's clarity. Bitch, write it down. What is this rebirth, child? I've been on here 40 minutes. It's a rebirth of a queen. It's a rebirth of a queen. Someone finally realizes, like, it's the Seven of Cups, right? You have options, right? And only worthy options, okay? Ain't nobody dealing with nothing that ain't worthy, okay? But you have your pick. This is the pick of the litter here, okay? In order to stand on the side of you, you know, or in order to work with you, in order to do whatever this is, this gonna have to be cleared out. But what I'm saying here, this is what I'm saying. you possibly have been this is rebirth. You're gonna have the options that are coming to you, the options that are in this new part of your process. You couldn't take no more. It was time anyway. This is like the Ten of Swords, right? So you needed something new. You got clarity now out of this confusion. You got clarity out of confusion, but you also have a number of options that are only the worthy ones, okay? That's why you played your flute on these motherfuckers, okay? Left all that other shit back there. Clarify this Seven of Cups. Yeah, you taking time out to reflect because, you know, here's the thing. No matter what this is, even if it's you trying to figure out which way to go and what direction to go with your career or what have you, here, you already have an idea at hand. Out of these 7 cups, you're going to choose something that is going, and the rest of these you're walking away from, but you're going to choose something that brings you clarity. Something that you will have to make some type of sacrifice for. You'll have to let something go in order to get something else right. Allow something to end in order for something new to begin. So with this Hangman card, that's just what's going on. The fuck? Clarify this hangman. You're seeing things for what they are now. You're seeing things differently. Yeah. No more draining energy. No more trying to build something that was built on faulty foundation. It's that rebirth. With this Five of Pentacles, it just looks like you have to take some time out to really see what depleted you, what took you off your stick, right? What can you bring in that will bring balance, right? What is it that is going to be required that, because there may have been a change in your finances, a change in the way that you do things, a change in your love life. There's some type of change that was off-putting, right? So if it was a change in your love life, it kind of has your emotions like, okay, what the fuck, right? Which probably affected your money, which probably affected your livelihood, your life, the way that you move, the things that you eat. So you're going into this hangman, right? You're going up in the attic, sending you up there. Because you need to figure out what it is that you will need to do in the practical world to get the spiritual blessing that only you can get. Nobody else can get your blessing, okay? But that's why you have to have a rebirth. So with your rebirth, you have to go in the attic. And you're going to have to listen to yourself. You're going to have to realize what your inner truth is. You're going to have to realize what is real and what is not. Who is real and who is not. What's worthy of your attention and what is not. What have you been giving to and providing for that is not even worth it, right? So you really want to go in and audit yourself, audit your life. That's it. I just felt like talking apparently. I hope this resonates with some of y'all. This kind of long, ain't it? I need to do them other ones, don't it? All right, I hope this resonates with you, and I will talk to you all later, okay? At the end of the day, we are all one. We are all here to do our part, right? We are all here to bring some type of balance and raise the vibration of whatever it is that is going on, because we really don't know everything that's going on. We don't know until we know, and then we still don't know. Right? All right. So if you could drop a purple heart in the comments if you made it this far. It's 42 minutes. I don't think. Bye.